What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Toddcast featuring Adam. Today we are on this little job. We're going to tie into that 18-inch pipe that runs across the street directly toward the excavator, and we got two 10-inch pipes running this way. There's really not a good way to do this with a concrete basin or anything and keep it in budget. Therefore, we're going to put a 45-degree elbow on here, and I'm going to stick my arm inside, and we'll just have to show you because there's really no good way to describe this. You can see, yes, the hillbilly called 811. We try to make a practice of that. My understanding, to be safe, if you're going to dig within 2 feet on either side of this line, you need to do it by hand, very carefully. This is gas line here, and if you follow me over here, we have the gas line marked in yellow. It goes through here, straight out toward the machine where I'm sitting currently. There's a flag down in there. I don't know why in the world there's a flag there, but it shouldn't be. That doesn't make sense. It probably blew off, but we're still going to be careful. I'm okay with blow. We're just going to go ahead and trim this tin off and see where we're lining up at so far. It must be kicking off because it's sensing that it's got maybe too much resistance. Definitely staying in water. Don't know why, but there is. Big rocks.
Uh-huh.
Big rocks. Well, that pipe was holding water. Me and Adam have decided that when they put that pipe in, there's something hard here. And when they covered it, put a belly in that pipe and it's holding, but now it's draining out, which is encouraging. And we can let it drain and go ahead and clean around that other pipe, get it trimmed to length. We'll be ready to put this thing together.
Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Maybe we'll have it together today. Have 8 hours in this. I'm so excited. I have effectively, in hillbilly fashion, shoveled around the second 10-inch pipe. I've got the bulkhead up as the rocks fall into place as I planned, strategically. All right. Where's my sawzall there, Adam? Actually, I can do this tomorrow. All right, we just got our pipe ends cleaned off, got this one cleaned off. Got one rock here I need to move. temporarily. He just now decided to slide in. We'll be letting this pit dry out a little bit before we do much. I'd rather use waterproof, but in this kind of a spot, it can be a little tough to make happen. Alright, so we've got these ends, we just butt them up, and then you pull this down on that. I have to get this started like so, and then once I'm ready, I can get them both started. Like these. Luckily, these are easy release zip ties, so if we screw it up, it's got a little release on it.
That's convenient.
Yep. I'll just put these zips. Try and get it on there. Those are some tough zip ties. Get them as tight as you can get them. Just like that. It's on there. And you can rotate this to level it. So that's done. Now I just gotta figure out how to tee or tie that one into this the way it's sitting. What I may end up doing is cutting this back, putting a 45 on, tying it into that back one, and then we're going to reach in there, bore a hole, run that pipe into this, in theory.
I think it'll work.
Okay, to note, this is not a water-type system. Since we're taking an open ditch, and we're going to make an underground ditch with the pipes. I guess I should have said this from the beginning, but being that it's a dry ditch when it's not raining, this is almost going to be like when you run the 4-inch corrugated off your gutters. All of those systems and French drain systems, they're not watertight. They will let water leach in and out. So in that aspect, I'm going to take this drill bit and I'm going to drill holes, about 3 holes, one right down through these valleys. This is a 1/2-inch bit. And then I'm going to do a couple of holes out the sides. And then that way, as water sits in this system, any water, it'll let it drain out the bottom. Since these will be lifted up a little bit, and we don't have to worry about ice building up in the bottom of it. We'll let water drain out. So all you do is take your drill bit, and that's it. Pops right through. You can make some really big French drains this way.
Yeah?
Yeah. Another thing is too, this is going to actually butt up to those 2 10 inches we had. So for this to go into the side of the 18, it can only drain so far. So the idea is to use it to get as much of like flood and rainwaters out through that as possible. But since we're going to backfill around all of this stuff and that 90 with gravel, which we'll get to later, it'll allow water to sink in and out a little bit. All right, now that we have our 90-degree elbow, we did have to trim just a couple of these ribs to make it fit because that pipe is mushed out of round, which is good. It'll make it a tighter fit, but makes it a little tougher to get it in.
There you go. Superhuman strength.
Yes, indeed. All right, now we have our T fitting that we're going to hope will just fit. No, it won't fit because it's too big. So what we're going to have to do is cut us some spacers with the other 10-inch. These were what, 8s?
Yeah.
Or these are 10s. That's 8 or 10 over there. So we got to make spacers to go inside here. We'll have to trim this off. Okay, we got to make a couple of spacers that go inside to connect the existing 10 inches to these and everything else. So we just need to cut off a couple of like little spacers, about like that. What we had to do, since this is in here, our spacers would only go in so far. Therefore, we don't have as long spacers as I would like, but they're in there. Yep. So what we got to do is get them in. Now, we gotta mock this up like this. Of course, I did it upside down the first time, wouldn't I? All right, so now we got that. We put this 90 on and we can tell where we need to mark it. Now, to make life a little bit easier, we got our spacers pulled out, and what I'm going to do is use screws to put through here into everything else. It'll help hold everything in alignment. Easy peasy. That's all it takes. It'll help hold everything together. What I just got through doing is drilling several pilot holes, and roughly the size of the hole that's going to have to be. And hopefully it's rough enough that this will all line up pretty good. I'm going to cut it a little big because we're going to foam around it anyway. I was going to cut it big, but I think I may have went a little bit small. Rough hole. See what happens.
Success.
Well, I don't know yet.
I'm calling it. It's gonna be great success.
I'm just hoping I cut it in the right side. I got a little overzealous.
Use those muscles.
It's on there.
Bang.
Boom. Now we just gotta see if it's got room to rotate. See what happens.
He's rolling the sleeves up.
Well, it's definitely. So this is Frankendrain. We've got 10s to 8 to 10 to 12 to a 6. And that is the best we could do with our given situation. I think. What do you think, Adam?
I think you did a good job. I didn't understand how you're gonna make it happen.
I'm pretty excited about it. Now, the easy part. We're gonna drop pipe into this here trench.
All right, Todd, Let's see some of that superhuman strength again.
You got it, buddy. Ready?
Nice job. It wiggled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
It's that's not what I would call progress.
Anything?
It's going in and then right back out.
Is it really?
Yep.
What, hateful cuss? It's at a bad angle still.
Yep. It needs to be, this end needs to be lifted, honestly.
What's that?
What you're doing.
Yeah. Like that?
Yep. You want me to hold that while you push?
Well, I need this to push.
Oh, there
Let's
you
see
go.
if that'll push on it anyway.
All right.
Try again.
Round 2.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
Anything?
Not at all. No.
I need my big pry bar.
That'd be helpful, wouldn't it?
Yep. Let me try getting here. Ready?
Yep.
I need more leverage. This might be as far as we're getting. I don't have enough. I don't have enough.
Oh.
Let's see. All right, that does it for day 1 on this project. We just threw some stuff over this end in case for some reason we're not able to come back and it does rain. It won't float that up and pull it loose from our couplers and all that. This end, we're gonna have to get this covered and get the excavator down here to push that in. But if it floats that and it comes undone, it's not really in there anyway. So what do you think about this type of thing, Master Adam?
This is very labor intensive.
Just a little bit. All right. Thanks everybody for joining us. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.